in time. Thank you for riding our special leaps and bounds shuttle. You have arrived at your destination.
Wow, is this the outer ring? It's amazing! The sky is spinning, the earth is wobbling, and even the air smells dizzy.
You're just carsick, Sukaku. Hold my hand and rest a bit. Asaba, are you doing okay?
Just need a minute. This driver is something else. I feel like I'm gonna...
Arranging a secret meetup in the Outer Ring on such an important day. You better have worthwhile intel, Nicole of the Cunning Hairs.
You're done already? That was quick. As expected of the elephant.
Elephant? I'm a fox, Thyron.
That's not important. How did the interrogation go? I wasn't lying, was I? There's more to the Vision scandal, and Bringer's behind it.
You are accusing Officer Bringer of a criminal offense, but the witness's info only indicates another suspect. There's a big difference.
Oh, thank you for your professional opinion, Miss Class Rep. But your fancy talk isn't helping us decide what to do next.
I can't say I understand Yanagi's professional opinion either, but I have full faith in her judgment. We need to look further into the Vision case.
Are you smirking? Did you just give me an I won look?
Not at all. I was just adjusting my glasses. You must be mistaken.
Bet you didn't have very many friends in school, Mia.
Deputy Chief totally strikes me as the teacher's favorite star student back in school.
Stop.
Oh, are you into the star student type? My apologies.
I'm asking you to not move any further. 12 o'clock, 9 o'clock, and 6 o'clock. You've been intentionally positioning yourselves to surround us since the conversation started. I don't like it. If you have no other intentions, please stay where I can see you. Do not attempt to leave my line of sight.
Oh my, very perceptive. Guess it's no coincidence our metal friend has his hand on the holster?
I'll take my hand off my holster when Miss Star Student lets go of her retractable blade's handle.
What? Anby, are you serious? Hey, you better not try anything funny.
As I said, we need to look further into the Vision case. In addition to Perlman, we'll be taking this one too.
You want to take me in?
Seeing you here was unexpected, independent investigation team lead. Or should I call you proxy?
I knew you were too skilled for the independent investigation team. You've got a side hustle that keeps you sharp, huh? Or maybe investigating Hollow Zero is the side hustle.
Hold on. They have nothing to do with the Vision case.
According to Perlman's statements, a proxy was deeply involved in the entire Vision Corporation scandal. Our investigations also suggest a proxy was linked to the Bellabog Industries construction incident. Plus, Public Security's airship incident and the Outer Ring. If I recall correctly, our independent investigation team lead also made an appearance at the Outer Ring's important traditional competition. Coincidence? I think not.
It is just a coincidence. They're just an old buddy of mine who sometimes works with us cunning hairs. Really, nothing to do with the Vision case. Chill out! It's just some background checks, and then you're good to go. We never bully anyone.
Miss Two Tails, could you please stop giving me that scary look?
This is a crucial time for New Eridu. With leaders of all key sectors gathered together, any mistake could destabilize the city's foundation.
I know that, and that's why I asked you to help me expose the true culprit. Why drag an innocent person into this?
You've only shown us a fragment of a conspiracy theory, and the full story could be anything. The truth you're pushing is just one version. Any potential threat to the city must be completely eradicated. That is the fundamental principle of Hand.
But they're really not a threat or harmful at all.
Eradicate all evil. We decide for ourselves what evil is. Even if they're not an evil person, they may still hold important information pertaining to the truth. And your evasive attitude only makes my convictions stronger. If you want Section 6's support, please cooperate with us, Nicole of the Cunning Hairs.
I changed my mind. I think I made a mistake. We actually don't need your help. If I say that, will you leave? I'll comp all your travel costs.
Nicole, I'm not the same rookie I was back then anymore.
You were way cuter back when you were a rookie. Proxy, I'm sorry. We might not be able to hold them off for long. Run as far as you can.
The location of this hollow disaster is unusual, and with HSO stepping in later than usual, we're facing quite a bit of time pressure in all aspects. Thanks to your help, Manager, everything still feels under control.
Just doing my small part. The real force behind controlling the hollow disaster is all of you on the front lines. But why do you still look a little worried?
You're perceptive, Manager. To be honest, we urgently need to set up a temporary HSO base here, but our supply truck had an accident on the way. The supply truck saw the ethereals dance, panicked at a glance, and crashed into a house by chance.
So the supply truck was destroyed in an ethereal attack, right?
That's it. Without those supplies, we'll be stuck at the stage of setting up the temporary base. Fortunately, not all of the supplies were destroyed in the accident. A lot of them were scattered around in the chaos. If you don't mind, Manager, I'd appreciate your help in collecting these supplies to help us take our first step in establishing the base in the Hollow.
Sure, just leave it to me.
Thanks a lot. And if you come across any other useful supplies in the Hollow, make sure to grab those too. But if it's nitro fuel, then don't bother. It'll only fuel the flames further.
Right.
I'm counting on you. HSO's performance in the upcoming battles depends entirely on the continuous supply from the base. With enough supplies, our members could even stop a Dullahan's sword and capture an armored Hati with their bare hands.
Can all HSO members actually do that? That's impressive.
They're hands-armed forces after all, so it makes sense that they'd be quite handy once fully armed.
Deputy Chief Yanagi, is it just my imagination, or have you been dropping in some jokes from time to time?
I'm sorry. I just felt like everyone's been a bit tense since we got here, so I thought I'd try a few jokes to lighten the mood. Were they not funny?
Thanks for being so considerate. Once we're finished up here, I'd love to hear some more from you.
Manager, have you heard any strange sirens around here?
Sirens? PubSec should have all cleared out by now.
Oh, is that so? Maybe I just misheard. Is all this overtime giving me tinnitus? Guess I'll need to ask Chief for a day off once this is done. But on second thought, this month's reports haven't been reviewed yet, and the summary report for this incident is still unwritten. If I delay any further, next month's work will be postponed too, and coordination with upstream and downstream departments will run into problems. Turns out taking a full day off is too much to hope for. A half day should be enough.
Enough with the mumbling. It makes me feel like I'm drowning in work. I'm so stressed that my ears are ringing.
Huh? Oh, I'm sorry, manager. Please excuse my rambling. So it really is a siren. Seems I wasn't hearing things. Those autonomous mechs must be around here.
Autonomous mechs? You mean there are still PubSec mechs in this area?
Yes. When the Hollow disaster broke out, the nearby precinct dispatched a batch of autonomous mechs into the Hollow to clear out the ethereals and help it, but some of them lost connection due to ether activity, and their location remains unknown. It's likely they've been corrupted and are now completely out of control. If we don't intervene, they might cause trouble for the investigation.
Just leave it to me. You go get some rest and stop pushing yourself so hard.
Really, manager? I'm counting on you then. An unexpected Hollow disaster. Autonomous mechs losing control. If we can figure out what happened during the disaster, we might improve our prevention systems and reduce unnecessary losses in the future. We're finally done. Thank you so much for your help, Manager. Based on the information I've gathered so far, there's still room for improvement in the response strategy for this particular type of special holo disaster. Once I'm back at HQ, I must write a report on this as soon as possible. Don't look at me like that, Manager. I'm just feeling a little dizzy.
No way. You've been working too long without rest. If you keep going like this, your body won't hold up.
I can't. Not yet. We're just getting started in this holo. If I stop now, the workflow will be disrupted. This is more than just completing a mission. It's about meeting the expectations people have for Section 6.
Expectations? I see.
When the city is thrown into chaos by a disaster, and PubSec is occupied with evacuating civilians, it's up to Section 6 to step in and become the blade that blocks the holo. And not just me. Chief, Asaba, Sakaku, everyone's pushing through to get the job done. As for me, I'm the one supporting them from behind. That's why I can't falter now.
If possible, let me be the one to support you. At the very least, I can help you share some of the workload.
Thank you, Manager. That's true. With you here, I feel like even working overtime isn't a big deal. Oh, I didn't mean for you to work overtime. I just meant... because you're here, I can keep going until everything's done. By the way, after we're done here, do you want to swing by the bakery nearby? They have the best red bean buns.